Hell, so recently I hit level 292 and I am gonna do an update kind of where I'm at and where I really am going with this game and training and all that. Not sure why I'm deciding to do this. I don't think it's really that important or really anybody cares. But I think I finally found a balance between being able to train the amount I want to train and get the amount of XP I want to gain each day on average, as well as balance my real life and my job and everything. So I think now the biggest hurdle is just the mental battle of what it is to really be training at kind of this sort of pace and this sort of rate. So, not sure how long it's going to be. I'm not sure what I will say. Just kind of winging this. But I had thought that after 290 I was going to lose quite a lot of motivation for training, but Destiny update was right around the corner when I hit 290 kinda, maybe like a month away or so, or something like that. And after Destiny, and I tested the Bishop training afterwards, and I saw just how much faster it really was, and finally getting the hang of it and realizing like not only is it faster, it's a lot easier because I don't have to constantly be jumping and attacking. It's just brought this huge motivation to train a lot. Um, Still nothing quite as crazy as I was training like right after Neo, but I am training quite a lot more than I really was since I returned to working a job. But I guess I'll go over some little upgrades I've done min-maxing wise, uh, and then I'll get into what I plan on doing in the near future. So I finally did upgrade to a slime ring. My slime ring is not that good, but it was better than my old Meister ring by a little bit. It is what it is. It's kind of a standard, I guess, potential wise for me. Scrolling is just ICOG'd once and premium scrolled. Don't really think it's worth investing like priming or even really X scrolling. Uh, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, and it's like a permanently untradeable item. So, nonetheless, nothing too crazy, but that is the thing I did. Another thing I had did was I uni cubed my glove for I think it was like percent HP or something and 2-line crit damage. And I think it was like I can't remember, like 3 cubes. I recorded it and uploaded it. It's like 3 cubes and I got 10% int. It's pretty much as good as it has like as I was expecting it was gonna get. I didn't really want to go for anything more than just 10% int or even 7% all set I would have kept. But yeah, there's that. I rescrolled my shoulder. Before it was just spell traced, and then I ICOG'd it, and I only averaged like 1 int and 6 magic attack per scroll. But yeah, there's that. I think the only other thing that I've done was like 20 star scrolled this. Yeah, this was already queued and scrolled and everything, but it was 17 starred before. I used one of those 20-star scrolls. Yeah, I think that's it for min-maxing. And then obviously I've been leveling up sacred symbols. I am still currently working on Berserk, still currently working on Endless Terror. Again, I'm not buying any from auction house. I'm kind of still doing a reboot style where I just try and basically 22 star or cube or slowly work on flaming the Berserk or whatever whenever I get one as a drop. But both currently are boomed, and yeah, it's not something I need to do by any means, but it's something that's just kind of there as a long-term project. And going forward with that, um, that's going to be kind of it for min-maxing on this character for quite some time, I think, other than sacred symbols and maybe if I get like really lucky with reward point black cubes or something. Because yeah, I've decided that I'm going to switch my main focus to training again, and I'm squeezing in as many hours as I can without sacrificing real life stuff, and I'm going to be taking a break from doing bosses and boss runs and all that. And the thing with weekly bosses is it's probably like the best content when it comes to really this game, to be honest, this day and age. But I've always had this like underlying feeling of it being, I don't know, like not necessarily burnt out, but it gets stale after a while. And then after a while of taking a break from doing the bosses and I go back to it, it becomes like a refresher and like find more joy out of it again. 'Cause even if you get like really unlucky with the loots, to be honest, which I pretty much, I don't know, I would say my loot is pretty good, but yeah, I think even if you get bad loot, I'm still pretty satisfied with like the standard loot you get these days, like with crystal prices and like the ICOGs and the random flame material, flames themselves, stuff like that. I'm very happy with it, but it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of over doing bosses at the moment, and my main focus is going to be switched to training, and I plan on hopefully keeping up this pace that I'm currently on until like think 295. I want to just shoot straight to, which is going to take, if I had to guess, like with Odium coming out and Night Troop next week, I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to take around maybe 6-ish months, 7-ish months at best. Not quite sure how much faster Odium really is. I have noticed like the higher leveled Korean people, I noticed that they were getting like maybe 1.3 to 1.5x of what they normally get. Now I'm not sure if that's just straight up Odium difference or they're training more, a combination of the two or whatever, but if it is really 1.3x or 1.5x faster, that will be quite a lot of time saved going to 295. But yeah, I just thought I would do an update because maybe somebody cares, and I think it's important to do these type of things to sort of keep my mental in check because things can get a bit gruesome and tiring when you're trying to balance out a lot of hours on one thing while balancing real life and your job where you're on your feet all day and have to work with people who you might not necessarily know what they're doing. But but that's not really my story to tell. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Uh, Thank you for watching, I guess. I don't know, and listening. See ya.